And then finally, the young man decided, you know the story, he went back to his father's house. Now, we know that what this represents is this, the best news ever known to humans, and that is this. Doesn't matter how far we stray from God or what we do in our lives, God, as the father in this parable, is ready to take us back. That's good news. That's good news. Every morning when I awaken, I thank God for grace, because it means that God has given me a chance to stand here in front of you looking and talking and acting like a somebody, when the truth is my biography really means that I'm a nobody. But here's what I also see in this text. Brian, when this young man went back to his father's house, he was not simply going back to a meal and a bed. He was going back to a system. When I was growing up, I thought my father went to a meeting with other parents to figure out how to make their kids' lives miserable. And the older I got, the smarter my father got. I couldn't believe it. And by the time my father died in 1975, he was the smartest man I knew, because he had a system for everything. And this young man is going back home to do what your pastor has invited you to do, and that is this. Don't just get excited and read a book and get an autograph and shake hands with the money coach and change your habits for about 3 days. But embrace a new system. The fact that this young man's father even had something to leave his son suggested that his father was living by a different set of rules. And so when this boy went back home, he was not just going back to survive, he was going back to learn how to embrace his father's system. That's what coming to Christ means. Changing our system. It's changing our lifestyle. Many people in our church believe that being a Christian means just going to the right church. But a pastor with your pastor's heart prays to God that God would give him the capacity to teach you how to change your system, change your lifestyle, to know that the Bible is right. It is better to give than it is to receive. That it is a beautiful thing to leave an inheritance for your children's children. It's wonderful to know how to live without that burden of debt that increases our stress levels. It exacerbates our marital tensions. It undermines peace of mind. It can embarrass you if it goes too far. That when I wake up in the morning knowing that I don't owe anybody anything right now except my bank for my mortgage, I can thank and praise God all the time. I don't have to duck the phone calls. I don't have to be worried about the mail that comes in because nobody's after me. And then I can be free to give. When Katrina hit, I'm free to give a good gift because my heart goes out to those people stuck on those rooftops, and I have it to give. When Haiti hits, I have money that I put aside so that I can give to people because my heart is, I pray for them, but I can also pay for something. When young people in our church want to start a restaurant and open a business, and they come to us and say, we need some investors, then the people with the big cars who are broke, they reveal themselves. But some of us can write a check and say, here, we believe in you, go for it. When the church needs a new cry room, a new bus, we don't have to kill chickens to try to raise the money. We can ask the members, and the members, because they've held on to some of their income, have the capacity to give.